Hello to everyone. Hi, you guys. I'm still not home. Okay, I have a video. It is another challenge. And people have been making awesome videos. And when I find out about them, I tweet them. And I tell my followers so my Twitter followers can see the video too. So if you take this challenge and you make a video, let me know so my followers can find your video. Really great videos. Okay, so now this challenge is 10 easy ways to get ahead and save money little by little. I think the little by little approach is the best approach on almost everything you can possibly do. That way, if you're changing habits, you're changing slowly and you're not suffering. Okay, all right. Number 1, buy store brands. So I bought caffeine-free Coke, and I bought it in the can because when you buy the big liters, half the liter usually goes flat. So these were about $2 and something cents. So tip 1, buy the store brands. All right, now what is this? The latest plant is a strawberry plant. Grow food. You've got to learn how to do that no matter what. And it will save you money. Okay, I only spent a few $100s to buy my little tomato. It was a pretty good little tomato. It wasn't top quality produce. I got to be honest with you, but I did manage to grow a tomato, and I have a couple more coming, and I told my son he can have the next one. Tip 2, grow food. You've got to learn how to do that no matter what. That is the best way to ensure that you never go hungry and stockpile seeds. Okay, find cheap meals and food that you like. Okay, I got these hot dogs at 99 cents only, and I bought 2. I usually buy 2 when I stockpile. And what I like to do is cook the hot dogs, wrap the hot dog in a tortilla, fry the hot dog in oil, and eat it with ketchup. In fact, I am making that tonight. And I am making some top ramen egg drop soup. That's what I'm having for dinner tonight. It's cheap, and I like it. All you need is a top ramen, 1 egg, a tablespoon of water, and you mix your water and your egg together. You know, you beat it good. And when your top ramen is cooked, you pour the egg in the top ramen and stir continuously. Salt, pepper, sugar, and if you have chives, that's good. So, tip 3, find cheap food meals that you like. Okay, number 4. Okay, find cheap treats that you like. Okay, I have one. This is a really good one because if you eat the marshmallow treats out, these are $1 at Walmart, then you have the cereal left, and you can eat the cereal for breakfast, little bowls of cereal in the middle of the night. So this is a cheap treat that I like. Tomorrow is family night. We're probably going to have some marshmallow candies and some muffins that I made, which were cheap too, made out of pancake mix. Find cheap treats. Stockpile. Okay, usually when I stockpile, I will stockpile 2 items, but if you're new to stockpiling, just buy 1 extra every now and then when you can afford it. Like if buy 1, get 1 free, that would be a good way to stockpile. Or mark down shopping really cheap and you get an extra one, and you can stockpile in your freezer. Like this is, let's see, 16 hot dogs. This can make a lot of hot dogs wrapped in corn tortillas. Or sometimes I cut them up, and this is so I have 2, 1 for now, 1 for the stockpile. Save $1 a day. Or if you don't have a dollar, save a quarter. This came from Jan from New York City, saves money. I have been doing it, and I am saving my money in case I ever have to evacuate. I have cash. It's good to go. It's not going to break me or cause me too much discomfort to save it. And if you barely have any money, collect cans and try to, earn a little extra money by selling off some of your junk, and just save a little bit of money each day. Okay, save $1 per day. 6, 7. Make yogurt. Okay, tonight I will make yogurt. All you need is a vanilla yogurt, and I usually make it with one can of evaporated milk, and I bought these for 50 cents. You don't need these big ones. If you have the little ones from Dollar Tree, 4 for a quarter, those will work. I usually use vanilla, and I've made yogurt many times, but once you make the yogurt, you can use shelf-stable milk, powder milk. All you need is milk and yogurt. Then you can use your own yogurt for the starter. So you'll be saving money, and your yogurt will be better, less preservatives. Okay, number 8, go through all your change. When someone gives you change, don't disperse of it until you go through it. And what you're looking for is silver coins, dimes, and nickels before 1964, and start stockpiling silver. It's only a little bit of silver, but try to find it in your change. Also, if you see money on the ground, pick it up and save it. I've given quite a few people, street people, pennies that I, had saved. Also, if you're really desperate, you can collect cigarette butts, and you can smoke them, which is gross, but, Okay, I have thought of every money-saving scheme you can imagine. Okay, go through all your change and locate coin before 1964. Just research which coins have the silver, and you want to start saving those. Stockpile food. 9, one item at a time. If you're new to stockpiling, start stockpiling the Walmart and Aldi soup, the ones that are 50 cents. Guess what? They're not so plentiful and easy to find. So when you see them, you have to stockpile them at that time. So you want to stockpile food a little bit at a time. And then that will enable you to go long periods of time without buying any food. Or if something happens, you'll have food. Number 10, if you are broke, or if you just cannot save any money, go to the food bank, get that food, do the $5 challenges that I spent all last week doing, and try to get by a little bit at a time, saving your own money until you can get ahead a little bit. I was just in the store, 99-cent only, and the guy in front of me was telling me he heats his pizza on the motor, instant pizza on the motor of his car because he lives in his car. And I said, yeah, out here a lot of people live in their cars, but if you do live in your car, check out Cheap RV Living. Or check out Cheap RV Living, because that's going to give you a lot of good ideas for cheap ways to exist. What you want to do is find cheap ways to exist before you are put in a position to have to live that way. You want to avoid that. You want to make sure you have a roof over your head and food and water. And another thing is, prepare for a very cold winter, and prepare in case the power goes out. I was looking at those Buddy heaters. They're not so cheap. They're about $74. I used to be able to buy any camp gear. Let's go through and say, okay, if the power went out, and it was freezing cold, could I evacuate the area, or would I have to stay and survive? And how could I survive? So, okay, here is the challenge. 10 easy ways to get ahead and save money little by little. And if you like this video, and that would be great, Or if you don't have 10 and you just have one way to save money and get ahead, and you leave it under the comments, that would be great. And if you made a video and you let us know about it so we can watch it, that would really be great. A lot of really awesome videos have been made. And so I went back to the beginning of the challenges, and I am writing all the ideas and looking for videos, and I have found quite a few. And I am writing them in my notebook. Check out the comments. And if you would like to, I would like to invite you to subscribe to the Crazy Cheap family, because then you will be a resource of great ideas for us. They don't have to be earth-shattering ideas like, this is not an earth-shattering idea, but if you have 16 hot dogs and you got a week left of the month, this is really going to help you out. Also, I dropped these in cornmeal, like Jiffy corn bread. And I found I can fry them on top of the stove, and that is really good, or in biscuits. So if you have any great ideas, we would like to hear them, and God bless you all.